Hi, and welcome to the second episode Support and Empowerment for Targeted Individuals. Today, I will talk with you about physical shielding, which is so important to make your life better, to make it easier to live as a targeted individual. First of all, I'm really sorry that last week I was not able to create a video for you. And this had a reason. The perpetrators really don't like it that I create videos like this. So, what happened today? I wanted to create that video last week, Friday. I got a phone call. The funeral company asking when they could pick up my dead body. Yes, you heard it. Okay, this can happen to you as well when you're targeted, and so much more. Like yesterday, I wanted to create the video and my lights went on and off, signaling SOS signs, etc. And not one lamp, but all my lamps. Devices switching on and off all by themselves. But today we will talk about physical shielding, which is the most important thing to do when you are a targeted individual, because it is the first level they will target you at, and they will continue to target you at your physical level, because they want to make you sick, make you tired, make you a couch potato, make your life miserable, and make sure that you cannot do anything about it, and make sure that you get so sick, etc. But there's a lot that you can do. So let's talk about that. The physical targeting is usually by directed energy weapons, microwave, high focused energy like laser, particle beaming is what they use. They use low frequency radio broadcasts, which are waveforms. What you need to remember is that they use frequencies to bypass your blood-brain barrier. So it's these frequencies, and nobody can see them, nobody can hear them. So from your brain, they can cause all kinds of symptoms. And what symptoms do targeted individuals suffer from? These frequencies can cause a lot of problems, like chronic fatigue, also known as the chronic fatigue syndrome, all kinds of pulmonary problems like bronchitis, like asthma, like reoccurring colds and flu. And what about arthritis, migraines, even multiple sclerosis, incontinence, infertility, strokes, heart attacks, arrhythmia, or your heart rate goes over the moon, okay? Palpitations, memory issues, damage to your brain tissue, spasms, paralyzed or numb limbs, fingers, toes, and so on. Morgellons disease, narcolepsy, insomnia, and all kinds of issues with your immune system, sudden onset of all kinds of diseases, all of the sudden. Some symptoms stay, some come and go. Like the ringtones in the ears, they come and go. Okay, heart rate, the arrhythmia comes and goes. And it drains your body, it damages your health in such a bad way so that you become weaker and weaker and weaker. And if you don't do anything, you come to a point that you cannot do anything anymore. It can also lead to your death. Not to scare you, but to make you aware, because you can do a lot of things. So, are you ready for solutions? I think I am. So, let's talk about solutions, okay? As a targeted individual, your number one priority is to live healthy and to maintain your physical health, which means it starts with your food intake. Eat natural. Don't use any modified stuff, no modified foods, no processed foods. And if possible, please eat organic. And if you cannot afford that, go to the local farmer, go to a local market, buy your vegetables and fruits there. But stay away from the packed foods, the fast food stuff, the junk food. Because what happens through frequencies, you also get subliminal messaging in your brain. And that will tell you, for example, that you want to binge eat. Like, for example, potato chips, sweets, cookies, chocolates, fast foods, and so on. They tell you you're too tired to cook and that you are not in the mood to eat healthy, etc., etc. Fresh cooking is important. Also, supplementing is important, especially magnesium. Use a lot of magnesium. Use high-dosed vitamin B complex. Make sure you have a lot of vitamin C in your diet and supplement it as well. Also, use probiotics. Use iodine, and I recommend Lugol's iodine. There are other iodines in the marketplace. See for yourself which one works best. Use, if you have, for example, Lugol's iodine 5%, then take 2 drops 3 times a day in a glass of purified water. Also, drink a lot of water and not tap water. Please, if possible, use purified distilled water. Distilled water is not bad for you. There is a large number of doctors advising you to drink distilled water only. It won't deplete you from minerals and salt and all stuff that you need, because what's in the tap water, that is inorganic salts and minerals. It has nothing to do with your health, nothing at all. So it is not a bad thing if you are depleted of them. They need to get out of your body because they will stay in your body and cause all kinds of harm. And if you have no access to that, and if you don't trust the stuff they sell in supermarkets, I can understand, then please filter your water, like with a water filter can, or you can even have tap water filtered. That's a little more expensive. Filtered water from water cans is good as well. There are a number of choices on the market. See what you can afford, okay? It is important to keep moving, to exercise, to go outside, to have sunlight. If you feel afraid to go out because, for example, because of the perpetrators following you, gang stalking, stuff like that, which I will talk about in a later video, but I can imagine that, then please take vitamin D3. You need it for your health, baby. Really, you do. Also, detoxing, really important. And how do you detox? Use chlorella, use spirulina, use apple cider vinegar, use baking soda, but not the baking powder, because that has aluminum in it. So pick a brand of baking soda, preferably organic, so you are sure you pick the right one, okay? And take salt baths. You know, you need salt baths, so you use baking soda or Epsom salt together with a good quality sea salt. You get a lot of magnesium from that as well. And of course, stay away from smoking, stay away from heavy drinking. You can have a glass of wine or beer or something like that every now and then. Not every day, not every week, every now and then, like for occasions when you're on a party or so. Not if you party every day. Stay away from drugs. Please stay away from drugs. Don't use them. Well, what more? You also need to shield yourself physically against the radiation, against all that stuff that they beam at you. Like, for example, you can use silver fabric, okay, or copper fabric. Silver fabric is a little bit better than copper fabric. Both will protect you. It will never be 100%, okay? And you can, for example, create a Faraday cage from them. Okay, that is what you can do as a way of physical shielding. There are other ways as well. And then I'm talking about crystals. Like black tourmaline, like this one here, a bracelet. You can wear it on your arm. Black tourmaline, really important if you are a targeted individual. Here, this necklace here is from black tourmaline as well. It will protect you from negative energies, negative frequencies. All right, it will keep you safe, especially for the EMF stuff that is beamed at you, and all the low frequency, all the sonic weaponry, all that stuff, all these waveforms around us, all these harmful frequencies. Shungite. And over here, this is, for example, shungite. And it works. Okay, it is not 100% perfect, but it makes my life better. Also, I have a shungite pyramid here, which I always place in between myself and the device where there is a risk of radiation or frequency beaming. And orgonite as well. Here I have a beautiful orgonite pyramid that is filled with black tourmaline as well. It is a beautiful one, and you should use it too. I will put a few links in the description where you can get those very cheap. The shungite comes from Russia, and with shungite you can also create shungite water. I will tell you how to do that. You need to drink that in order to stay healthy. It will help you. It will support your health. So I have the shungite around my neck. I have the shungite pyramid, but that's not all. I also create shungite water. This is shungite water. Actually, it is becoming shungite water. What shungite does is purifying your water. Purifying it, making it very healthy, protecting you as well. So from inside and outside you are protected. I will tell you how to create this beautiful shungite water. Here at the bottom you can see the shungite. Okay, how to create shungite water? It is really easy. You order shungite water stones. I will leave a link in the description where you can do that. They are cheap. They come from Russia. I have very good experience with this beautiful company, and they are very helpful as well if you have questions and stuff like that. Okay, so Okay, 100 grams of shungite water stones for 1 liter of water. At first use, you need to rinse the stones. You need to clean them just with water from the tap. No problem. Okay, once you've done that, you put it on the bottom of the can. Ta-da! You fill it up with the water, measure it well, and then you let it stay for 48 hours so that the shungite can do its purifying work. After 48 hours, you can drink your water. Drink 3 or 4 glasses of this beautiful shungite water a day. That's enough to help you purify from the inside out and to shield yourself from inside out. Okay? And what's important with shungite is that you need to charge it, and you need to charge your shungite water stones once a week for 2 hours. And you do this by placing your shungite stones in the sunlight, in the daylight. You can do that inside as well, behind the window, for example. That's better because outside there's a lot of pollution, so please do that. Shungite water, I have great experiences with it. It is really great for your health. It will help you regain energy. It will also help you with the shielding of your energy, as within, so without. So we handle it both ways, outside, inside. And lastly, important is that you prevent these perps from entering your system, which means you need to get rid of your wireless devices. I know it is so easy to have wireless stuff, to have Bluetooth, to have a wireless mouse, but believe me, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, no good. Turn off Wi-Fi. And how do you do that? You turn off Wi-Fi in your router. If you don't know how to do that, call your internet company and ask them how to change the settings in your router. You also have to do that on your computer, and as well on your cell phone or your smartphone. If you, by the way, talking about not so smart, if you're one of the victims of a not so smart meter, try to call the company and have it replaced for an electric meter, okay? Which won't have any wireless technology. You will have to tell the numbers at the end of the year or whenever they measure it and want to give you a bill if you use too much, okay? They don't always want to cooperate. In my case, they don't. They are refusing to do so, but, well, at least you can give it a try. If they refuse it, please shield the meter, the not so smart meter. Shield it, all right? Do that. And you can shield it, for example, with the copper fabric. See the link in the description where you can get that. And, or silver fabric, you can use that. And if you cannot afford that at all, use aluminum or aluminium. It should be aluminium. In English, they left out one letter. It is aluminium. Okay, aluminium foil. You can pack it, and you need to use several layers, and you need to do that. You can find information about that on the internet. Just Google it, how to do that, okay? Every smart meter looks different. There are also smart meter cases. I cannot guarantee they work. And often they are really expensive. You can as well use shungite there as well. Let me stand up. Here, ta-da, I have a shungite magnet. Yes, it is a magnet. You can place that close to that smart meter. It will help protect you. It won't take all the radiation not at all, but it will decrease it. It will minimize the harmful effects. Okay, so do that. Please do that. If you are a handy person or you want more tips, I also have an advice for you, which is a great channel here on YouTube. I will put a link in the description. It is Herbs Plus and Beadworks. I hope I pronounced that well. From our lovely Tony Pantalaresco. He is a great guy. He teaches you how to shield yourself. He teaches you about your health and all kinds of stuff. And okay, his videos are raw. He is not holding in, let's say that. He's not swearing either. But, you know, he's just Tony. I found a lot of very helpful information there. So I will put a link in the description for you. And, well, anything else? No, not at this moment. I hope this helped for you. Please like this video if you liked it. If you have questions or want to share your story, please leave a comment. I appreciate that. And for more videos like this, but also for your spiritual and personal development, your awakening, everything else, please subscribe and make sure you hit the alarm bell. Next week, I will talk about mental shielding, which is important as well. Mental and spiritual shielding for targeted individuals. And I will have a lot of tips for you about voices in your head, about mood swings, about stuff like that, what you can do. So, next Friday, I have a new video for you, unless those perps have another surprise for me, which won't surprise me. But, okay, let's go for it. Let's support it. And thank you, Kitty, there on the couch. My great assistant. She's always there around, and now she's sleeping on the couch. That's the doggy you see on the couch. Okay, until next week, please be safe, stay well, feel good. Let's support each other. We can do this. We won't let the perps win.